Hey, what's up guys, it is the demonetized Psycho here, and welcome back to another asset review guys, and today we're specifically going to talk about Polygon Knights pack, and this is a asset in UE4, and yes, you heard it correct, so we're finally making a asset review for the first time in Unreal Engine 4. And guys, likes will be heavily appreciated on this video since this is the first time we're making one asset review in UE4, and I'm really excited for it, and I want to see the results from this. So if you guys enjoy it, make sure to hit the thumbs up button down below, and also subscribe to stay up to date for new videos coming soon. And in the comments down below, let me know if you have any assets that you would like me to review, whether in Unity or UE4 or even any other engine. And with that being said, let's get right into it. Alright guys, so as I said, we're going to talk a little bit about Polygon Knights pack, which is a 3D model pack categorized under environments in the marketplace and is created by Stinty Studios. This asset pack comes at a price of 22 euros, so it makes around 25 bucks in US dollars, and it's a pretty good price for the quantity and the quality you get from this asset, which we're going to talk about in just a bit. And basically this is a low poly asset pack of characters, buildings, props, items, and environment assets to create a fantasy-based polygonal style game. This asset includes 204 unique assets with 4 alternative texture colors, which is insane. When I was using this asset, I didn't have any kind of trouble at all working with it, since there are just so many unique assets that you can use within, and I don't even believe, to be honest with you guys, I don't even believe that I got enough time to actually work with every single one of them, because there are just way too many for me. I mean, I can put it like this: you don't only get mountains that are for your background of your games, you also get snowy mountains for the background of your games. And with that, obviously there are so many different props and items you can use. There are characters that are fully humanoids that are rigged for UE4's animating system, so it's incredible. I mean, if you really are looking for a asset that you want to use for your polygonal style game or a stylized type of game, this might be one for you to check out. And for the price that it comes at, which is around $25 in US dollars, I mean, it's very good. Like, it feels like a very finished asset, and I didn't really feel like when I picked this asset up, I didn't really feel like I needed another asset for creating a polygonal style game or a level or whatever it might be. On top of that, I also want to get a little bit into developer response, which is basically how fast the developer is responding and how regular the asset updates might be. So from what I can see, the asset is currently updated to support the latest engine version, which is 4.18, which is incredibly good. So I didn't have any problem when I was importing these assets, which I'm really happy over, because I did have that kind of trouble when I was importing other assets. The developer is also very responsive. I can see that he's responding to many comments, if not all. And that's a good thing, because if you have a question, if you're living through a problem with the asset, you might always leave a comment and you know that he's going to reach back to you. So now let's quickly go through the pros and cons for this asset, and then we're gonna look at what actually comes in the asset when you import it to your project. And let's begin with the pros. So first and foremost, we have 200 plus unique assets to play around with, granting you huge freedom when you actually want to build your scenes. And in order to strengthen that even more, the developer is also giving you 4 alternative texture colors for every single one of these assets. And for the characters part, you also get 5 unique characters with 4 alternative army colors. So if you're creating kind of teams or squads or whatever it might be, this is the perfect opportunity for you. And like I said, it's a very low price for the quality and the quantity you get from purchasing this pack. And I don't want to sound a little like biased or anything, but I am going to be a little bit biased here, alright? So Stinty Studios have these amazing Polygon asset packs, and all of them are so underpriced IMO. Like, I don't want them to change the price because I'm enjoying the price. I can buy them without having any issues, especially now that my channel is getting demonetized. But in all honesty, Stinty Studios really do produce amazing quality assets, and I'm really satisfied with them so far. This asset pack also works perfectly fine with mobile games as well as PC and console games, which is perfect because the style is really good. And now that you don't have any trouble with, you know, making your games suitable for mobile platforms, it's perfect. What I was personally very happy over to see in this asset was the fact that there are so great castle assets that allow you to build your game a fantasy castle with the same style as the environment in general. And now I also want to get into cons, which only has one single factor or a point, and it's the fact that there are no animations for the characters that follows within the asset, but they are once again all rigged humanoids. Alrighty guys, so now we're in Unreal Engine 4 and we're gonna take a look at what actually comes within the asset when you purchase it. So first and foremost, we have the mother folder here, or which is the root folder. I like calling them that. And then we have the maps folder right in here, and then if we click on it, you'll see that we have a demo scene, which is the demonstration, and then we have an overview, which is going to be just an overview of the assets that come within this asset. And I'm currently in the demo scene. As you can see, we have a beautifully built castle here and a beautifully built scene actually generally, and it's really good. I'm very happy with this, and you can see that the style is incredible too. I'm really satisfied. And then we can go back here and we have a materials folder, which is pretty much just the materials that are for the characters that you get, and these are the different texture colors as well, so they are very highly supportive with that, so I really like that. And then we have the meshes, which is pretty much the most important folder for us, right? At least for me. And in here we have the buildings, characters, environments, props, snow, and weapons. Snow is actually interesting because I didn't see it, but you can see that these are just basically the same buildings, etc., but with snow. And that's actually incredible because if you're creating a snowy low poly game or like a polygonal game, you might want to use this asset for that, especially now that we know that there are actually snowy assets that follow within this asset, which is incredible actually. Then we have the weapons folder, which we pretty much just named. There aren't many weapons in this asset pack, but it's fine. You have a broadsword, etc. You have some shields and so on, so you can get started from there and then build your own ones as well. And last but not least, we have the textures folder, which is more of the texture pack that you can actually edit from Photoshop if you would like to. But these are just for resources so that the game can use them. It's not very important if you're just looking for using this asset with a basic usage or basic area of usage, I guess. But they're there. If you want to check them out, you can do so. Alrighty guys, now that we have seen what actually comes in the asset when you purchase it, we're going to take and conclude this video and talk a little bit about who would I recommend this to. So it's a very price-worthy asset since that has so many prefabs in it and so many assets in it, which are also supporting snowy environments, which is incredible. I didn't actually see that before recording what comes in the asset part of the video. And you also are creating, if you're creating any kind of low poly game in relation to fantasy style, you should definitely check this out because it's very price-worthy once again. And personally, the assets created by Synty Studios once again are my favorite polygonal assets so far in both Unreal and Unity, which is a bold statement coming from me honestly, because I have quite a lot of assets because I'm a level designer, etc., and also a game dev in general. And now that I have seen so many low poly assets and I've used them so many times, I can still say that Polygon series of assets created by Synty Studios are just incredible. Like not only the Knights pack, but every single one of them, the Synty Studios are just nailing it. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed your times, and if you did, make sure to hit the thumbs up button down below to leave a like on the video and show some support. It's very highly appreciated, especially on this video since we are for the first time making a asset review in UE4. And if you want to see more of these, leave a comment down below also. It really supports me a lot in seeing your guys' input on this, and if you have any other assets you would like me to check, etc., leave them in the comments. I will be responsive. And guys, subscribe to stay up to tune for new videos coming soon, and also follow me on Twitter at PsychoSam for some giveaways that we're gonna do on the channel soon. I'm also gonna post them on the channel, but I would like you to follow me on Twitter so that you follow up with the latest news, etc., because I started now posting a lot of tweets and we're getting a lot of attention on Twitter now. Not a lot of attention, but you know, at least compared to what I used to get, we're getting a lot more. So I'm really thankful for you guys. Hashtag Twitter Squad if you're actually a follower. And once again guys, thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in the comments. See you guys. Bye bye. Looking back in my rearview